Hey there, it's Alana with Essence Coaching, author of Finding Your Own Happy. Do you trust you? Do you trust you to know what's true for you? Do you trust your experiences of life? Do you trust your perceptions of reality? Or do you sometimes question them? Do you wonder if maybe you're just crazy? Maybe you perceive things or sense things that other people aren't sensing or experiencing, or maybe they're not validating. And I wonder, do you trust that? Do you trust what you know to be true, even when you don't have evidence to prove it, you don't have something to back it up? And or do you just go into sort of questioning of you and wondering maybe, or making yourself wrong? Do you make yourself wrong when you know something that you haven't been willing to acknowledge? Certainly, this is an area that I see happening with a lot of empathic people, and also often for me is like I sense things and I perceive things that are outside of ordinary perception, like what's going on with someone, hidden agendas, subtext of people in my life, and it can twist me up if I'm not willing to trust what I'm perceiving, if I'm not willing to not trust what I know to be true. And it can come to the point where it really feels crazy making. So this is an invitation to trust you, to trust what you know to be true, to trust your experience of reality, also to trust your feelings. If something doesn't feel good to you, don't just discount it as you having issues or you making a big deal out of things. What if that's actually really valid information that is trying to communicate with you, trying to tell you something about yourself and your life? And what if you were willing to listen to it and understand the message that it has for you? I guarantee you'll feel a lot more sane and ultimately a lot more happy if you do. If you want to learn more about the process of learning to trust you, learning to trust your senses, your empathic intuition, if you will, I write a lot about this in Finding Your Own Happy, how to get back to really knowing what's true for you, trusting you, learning to work with and trust your emotional experience of life so that it can be a guide for you and a contribution to your life rather than just twisting you up and making you feel crazy. And what would life be like if you truly trusted you, trusted your perceptions, trust what you know to be true? Stop the arguing and fighting with yourself about what you think things should be or how you think things should be, and really acknowledge what they are for you, what's true for you. You can get a copy of Finding Your Own Happy at yourhappyguide.com. And I invite you today to really trust you, trust your sense of self, trust your perceptions of reality, and see what that does for you when you start to really trust you and to trust into what you're perceiving and what you're knowing. And I would love to hear how that goes for you. Feel free to leave a comment below, and I will be back to talk again soon. And before I go, just a parting shot from the beautiful place that I came to be with me today. Here I am on the Mill Creek in Moab, Utah, just enjoying a little bit of sunshine, enjoying a little bit of springtime. And for all you folks back east, here's a little touch of sun and spring. I know you've been getting hammered with snow. So welcome to this sunshiny day. Welcome to greater possibility in your life. And what would life be like if you stopped fighting you and truly trusted you? And I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.